Farewell to Rani. Wow, that was something that I never expected this to happen, but I actually felt sad for Rani when she was dying. I never got attached to the character. The more I was attached to was Rin, so if she died would have been more impactful for me. But throughout this episode, it was good. This episode, I have to give it. It was a very good one. All over the explanation, it was a lot of information and stuff. But at the same time, this information was also like really depressing. Like, yo, I kind of like express how depressing this information was. Like, if you put yourself in the shoes of those two, you'll yourself see like how depressing this all stuff is, all the stuff that happened is. So basically, Ren Rani, they are the master of floor number 6. There was never a victor. They drew in the previous war. I think that was the war millennium years ago. That was the war they fought, and they drew. So pretty much, Ren and Rani were the floor masters, and you could see the clones of them attacking Umu or Red Saber and Hakuno, and they're just fighting. They're just like fighting off. They're trying to do something out of fear, and all that happens. And Rin basically leads them. The clone Rin that they were with throughout the whole series. He pretty much leads them to the dome where Rani and Rin are kept. And I still feel Rani is Sakura for some reason. I still feel that because the hair color resemblance and stuff, it's a lot alike. Now I had never got the servant Rani, so I don't know if what her background is in Fate Go. I did get Rin. I get Robin Hood. I did get what's her name, Arthur. So there are some servants that I really got, but I never got Rani, so I don't know what her backstory and stuff is. So straight away after that, all that happens. So there was a choice. Hakuno had to choose between Rin and Rani, and obviously he chose Rin for whatever reason, and he tried to actually save both of them, but Rani, being a digital peculiar to what Rin said, she couldn't survive. Hakuno tried to save them both, but Rani died, and she died with a smile. And pretty much it was kind of like, it's that moment when first time I felt something for Shinji, who we all know how bad, like how cruel Shinji is out of everybody. So it was like that. So basically, what the thing is that Rin and Rani, basically, they are like cogwheels. This whole place, the whole 6th floor. Imagine like you are, let's just say you are a wire in electricity, and you like the electricity passes through that wire and goes into the button. So basically, the wire, that wire to which the electricity passes, that was basically what Rin and Rani's role were. That were basically their roles. So basically, like, they were the performance center of all of this. They were like the car engine of all of this, because without them, this place would have not run like well, like legit. They will like, it's been like, I could not believe when I first saw like so many clothes. I was like, whoa, 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 what's happening here? And I come to know that clones were made up from their imagination, and it's like, it's kind of depressing because they're like the performance center of this place, the 6th floor. They're the masters of the 6th floor, but at the same time they are in comastasis or cryostasis. In other words, they are basically in that form. It was like, really, that's how it's gonna be. And I kind of feel sad I thought Rin died when Rin just disappeared. Like at one moment, like the fake Rin, the clone Rin disappeared. But at least, at least, Rin will continue to be one of the main protagonists of the series, because she has been the main protagonist, with the main protagonist supporting them throughout this whole series, and that's what her role is. She even says at the end that I want to keep supporting them. So basically, that was this whole episode. We also see a little glimpse of Hakuno, Rin, and Rani talking. I don't know what that is, but Rin was a terrorist in this. She was a terrorist in this series, the Fate Extra series. And while we all know in Fate Stay Night what Rin's big role is, obviously, she is the daughter of Tosaka. What's his name? Sergeant Tosaka? Was that what I'm thinking of? No, I think so. I'm thinking of somebody else. But she was the daughter of the Tosaka, who was Gilgamesh's master. So that was a big role she had in Fate Stay Night. And Rani, if I'm correct, Rani was, her main goal throughout the series was to get the professor's teaching, to like know what the professor meant. That's basically what I could assume was. Through what I heard from Rin, she wanted to change the future, and Hakuno, all he said was hope. That's all he said. Again, very bland. Hakuno is very bland. Like, I'm not gonna like go deep into his character because like it's like you're the main generic character, you know. Well, we are playing a visual novel game, and you're that one main generic character which you play has into your name, yada yada yada, and then there enter. After that, you play as that character. That's basically Hakuno. Hakuno's role is basically that of a generic male character. That's basically it. So throughout this whole episode, this is basically the whole episode. What I explained, what I told. That is basically the whole episode, and I'll give it a 8.5 out of 10. I think that this is the best episode of Fate Extra, hands down. Not because like this is like this one episode which didn't contain much fighting. This one episode had a huge impact on me just because I don't know why, but I wasn't attached to Rani that much, and still I felt that emotion like after I heard the story of what is going on between Rin and Rani, and it was like he has to choose. It really like it's also like Hakuno showed his first emotions. He actually felt sad. He actually felt like crying. I don't know if he was crying. I didn't see that clearly, but he definitely felt like crying. And definitely a very very much unexpected emotion from Hakuno, knowing that he has not shown many emotions in this series. So all over, again, 8.5 out of 10. So let me know where you scale this episode of Fate Extra Last Encore. Don't forget to like if you like my content, and don't forget to subscribe as I do more anime and gaming content. And I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.